Hi, today we are going to learn about portraits. What are the basic things we have to learn or we have to know to draw a portrait? Just an outline portrait, not a detailed portrait. Okay, so first thing to know is your paper position. As we know, we are going to do a portrait, so it has to be in a portrait positions. Most of the portraits are done in these positions only. This is our landscape position, so they are very rare you can see a portrait in this angle. Okay, so this is our portrait position for the paper. Then see how much big the portrait you're gonna make. This this is full paper, how much big you're gonna make your portrait. If it's from here to here, it has to be, you have to think very carefully how much big your portrait gonna be. So before I explain you how to think about the big and the smallness of the portrait, I will show you some examples of measurements. Okay, the basic measurements for the portrait, it's very simple. See here, I will zoom the picture. See here, I will show one basic measurements. See here, just a random circle I have taken, and from the random circle I've drawn one slanting line like this. This is a basic thing to know when you draw a portrait. Okay, so why this circle and with this? Because always I will draw one more here. I will explain you later what is this. Always our things, whatever our measurements of a human structure face falls in this measurements only. It is not that every what we learn in this measurements every humans, it depends upon their futures, but this is a basic guideline to draw every portrait. What is the basic guideline is? See here, first draw a circle and just you draw an image like this thing, then divide your areas. This is a half line, means half is here, half is here, the nose will be here, and divide this circle into half. Divide the circle into half, so from this point to this point it is going to be our forehead and the mid part of our eye. So our eyelids are going to be here. These are the eyelids. Okay, and our eye is going to come here, and I'll explain more detailedly. So just so this is our mid part of our nose where our eyelids joins. Okay, then if you measure from this point, again from this point to this point, the same measurement I'll see. So how much distance is from here to here? The same distance will be the nose area. So this is our the same distance will be the nose. Then the same distance from here to here, from this point to this point, the same distance, again what we have taken from here to here and here to here, the same distance will be here. Measure it. See, this is my distance. Measure it. So it is here. So just we need to extend it. So as I've told you, this is what this for our guidelines. And the ear part, it will be always in the middle of her. See, if you take a line like this from this point to this point, this will be our ear area. This is our ear, and from here our forehead will start. This is our forehead, and from here our head will get, this will be our hairline. If you want to do a woman, see, I'm gonna draw a neck here. So if you are drawing a woman, then the forehead will little be like this. Then again from here, from this point to from the jaw point, again this area will be divided into 3 parts. That is, from here, just take the half measurement of this. How much is half here? It will be almost here. So this will be our center area for the lip, and above this will be our lip, and our end line of the lips here, this lines exactly, it will be the half eye, where our eyeballs ends, in the middle of our eye, it will be our end part for the lip. This is a measurement. There's our lip. So these are the basic measurements for portrait. Okay, I'll explain you more clearly, but let's, and this is our one more. So what is this for? As I told you, see here, the same thing. So this is for the side face. Okay, for the side face, what you have to do, this our side face. So our head always goes like this, and a jaw, this is our neck. Okay, the same way again, division of from here to division, this divide this space into 3 parts. Here to here 1, and here to here is 2. So this is going to be our nose area like this, and this is going to be lip part, and here and somewhere here will be the eye, and from here it will be the jaw. And the forehead will be here. This will be the forehead. Here again the same distance. Ear proportions always from the neck same. Whenever whatever position your head moves, in any position, whatever position your head moves, the ear position doesn't change. See here, it is from this point to this point. If it is in the side position also, it will go the same way, this to this. Okay, so these are the basic thing. Now I'll explain you more clearly. See, there's a printout here. See, I have taken one printout of a portrait, a simple outline portrait. So I'll explain you more details here. Now I'm gonna draw one with the marker only. I will show you. This is our circle, what I was talking about. Okay, this is a circle area. So if you divide this again from the circle, see here, this is our jawline, what we have taken in the beginning, like this, like this. Then from this point to this point, it will be equal. this will be half measurement number 1 from here to here, from a air, wherever the air starts, and from this point to this point it will be our measurement number 2. Again from this point to our chin it will be 3. So these are the 3 basic separations of our face. One is the forehead, the nose, and the chin. Then whatever distance you have taken from this, for example, after you divide this area, see, this is our division part. So whatever you have taken the measurement for eye, see, if you have drawn one eye this much big, from here to here, the same measurement will be between the 2 eyes. This, see, you can see it is very equal, the same measurement from here to here, and from here to here, and from here to here. So basically it will be 3 eye measurement. One is our eye, and the space between our 2 eyes will be also 1 eye, the measurement of a eye. Again on the same, whatever measurement you have taken the first, the same measurement here. That's the distance between 2 eyes. And as I told you, see here, our lips, this will be the end part of our lips. Depends upon the features of each person. Basically this will be the end part, from the middle of our eyeball to the middle of our eyeball, that will be the end part of the nose, lips, sorry. And for the nose, from nose point, from the start point and the end point, it will be for the eye, ears. So this is a basic things you should always keep in mind when you do a portrait. So what you have to do now is, you take any printout of a drawing of a portrait like this. First practice your measurements. See here, draw lines like this. See, I'm drawing one line here and measuring it from here to here, and draw one more line here and measure it from here to here, and draw one more line and measure it. Practice these measurements, okay? First, our face divides into 3 parts, from forehead to the eye point, from eye point to the nose end line, from nose end line to the cheek end line. These are the 3 different parts of our face. Our face divides into this basically 3 parts. Later, the next measurement is the eye measurement, okay? Whatever the eye measurement you have taken for the first eye, it will be same from here to here. Again, the space between the 2 eyes will be the same space, same distance. Again same, whatever you have taken the measurement here, same. And how you calculate the measure, see here, example, this is your tip of a pencil with your thumb. See here, this is how you calculate your measurement, like this. See here, so this is the eye part, this is a measurement of an eye. So next, see, if you calculate and see, it is the same. See here, it's the same. The next measurement is ear. So from this point, from a tip, from here, from this point to, again from this point, it will be the measurement of the ear, this. So in this sections our ear will come. So these are the basic measurements of a portrait, okay? So now I will show you one portrait. I'm gonna do this portrait and I will show you, okay? So now I'm gonna do this portrait with the same measurements what I have explained, and it is not, I'm gonna only do the outline of the, do not focus in the detailing. First learn how to do the outlines of a portrait. Okay, later comes the detailing part, shading part. Whatever you see is everything, it's a shading part. So in the outline part, you only will able to recognize only the 20% of a portrait. 100% it won't be a same copy of a portrait. Okay, only that in the outline part you will be only recognizing 20% of your features. The rest everything comes in the detailing of the things. Okay, so, and this is a portrait of a Steve Jobs. So what I'm going to do first is, I've told you right how do you compose your portrait on a paper. See here, I'm going to leave some space on the top because I don't want the portrait going out of the bounds of a paper, and I don't want even a tiny portrait which leaves lot of space in all the areas. No. So basically what I will do, let multiple lines comes, no problem. Okay, see here, this is my circle. Okay, so absolutely this will be the end line of my portrait. After that again have this much space on the top. So this is my circle, a rough circle, not a perfect circle. Okay, a rough circle. Then two slant lines like this, and again it's a rough measurement, it is not accurate. Okay, later when we keep on taking the measurements it will be accurate. Now I'm dividing my circle into half part like this, and I've see, this is a half portion of my circle. So I will draw one half line here also. So these are my basic measurements. First thing what I have done, I made it a rough circle and just the outline of a frame, and so this is the size what my portrait is. Everything whatever comes, it fits inside this line, it won't go out. That will be my lines. So this is how you compose a portrait on a paper. How much here I have equal spaces here, I have left some space on the top. That now I will draw one more line here. See, I will draw, just for you guys, I'm drawing one line here in the center like this. If you can see, can you see that line? I will draw it darker. Okay, see, I draw one line here. So for him, if I see properly, now see here, for him his full forehead is covered with the hair, so you can assume the forehead part will come somewhere here. So because we have divided our circle into half, somewhere here it will be his forehead. So from forehead to, we will divide our space. No, don't think about anything about this. First divide your space into three halves. One, this is a 1, 2, 3. So we need to move our space. This will be our part. So 3 parts, here to here, here to here, 3 parts. Now what I'm going to do is, I will draw one line here. Okay, and this will be our center part of our neck. This part here, it will be this part. Okay, and above this line will be our eyebrow, and our eye will be here, exactly in the same distance again from here. This is the distance, so I have to start the next eye from here. I have to start the next eye from here. Can you see how did I took it? See, I have taken the distance, I have drawn one eye and have taken the measurement of that eye, and this will be our nose area, and this from here again will be our, so this much will be our second eye. Okay, and don't bother about all these rough lines. Okay, when you're practicing it, it will be like this only. Okay, that's it. So we need to move our, this will be our eyebrow line. Now see here, eyebrow will be little more front than the, that is a eye. Then comes the nose. The next measurement is the nose. And always remember, when you're drawing a front portrait, this is the front area, the front side of face like this. Don't give outlines for your nose. Don't give lines like this. Okay, that's not the correct way to do it. When you're doing a front area, always, what is the measurement again? This is my nose. So this is my nose area. Now, how to recognize the size of the nose? This thing, how to recognize it? It will be equal to our eye line. Means, where did we end this point? It will be equal to that. This will be the distance of our nose. Now see here. That is how, when you draw a front face, that's much. That is how you have to just give your, and his nose is very strong. If you see carefully, his nose is very lengthy in the between, in this area, like this. So just we need to extend some of this. That's it. And just that's it. Just only give some line like this. Don't draw this line till here, it won't look good. Okay, so I'm erasing this lines. So don't draw the nose lines like this. So again, the next thing is the mouth. Here, from here to here, again this will be our chin. Okay, so let's see his, I told you, right, take a, here we have given the same measurement from here to here. No, it is still here, his chin, hence here. Okay, so what is the half measurement of that? Take this, it will be half here, somewhere here. This will be this. And as I told you, our end point of our lip will be the middle. This will be our end point of our lip. Okay, here too. This will be the end point. sun according to the shapes I'm giving the that's how the lips are there. Okay, and I've told you in the outline area it won't be as it is. When you give the detailings with the shading, then the output comes. Okay, then I'm erasing these lines. Now I will see the distance here from here to the chin. Okay, now next comes the ear. From this point to the this point will be the ear area. Okay, so as you can see, his ear is covered with the, but when you see his ear particularly, yeah, it's equal. This will be the end part of the ear. These are the parts of the ears, so it will be from here. This will be the ear part. Okay, now let's come the join. Again, see, I've told you this is just for the guide. Okay, this is not, this is not a, after doing the inner measurement, this is not the correct, this line is not a correct measurement. It starts from here and this will be the end point. So his jaw, I'm gonna focus from here. Now see, now focus on this outline. Like this, there is little curve here. Okay, it is not as sharp. Then the same thing here, it is a bump. You can see here it is like this. But his chin is, it is like this. So what you have to do is, this is how his chin. Next is the head part. Now this is how his hair, it starts from here. And it's from here. Now for the hair, I'm taking a darker pencil. I was using a lighter pencil. I'm taking a darker one. I can see the hair is going out of the ear. So next comes the detailings. Now see here, this measurement is wrong. I'm going to cut this off. So this is the basic of a portrait, and it won't look you as it is of a picture, okay? Because later when you give detailings with the lines, so I forgot to do the neck area, then it will only. This will be the basic measurements of a portrait. So first take any printout like this, any portraits, do measurements on it and try to copy the same measurements and do it, okay? And this is just an outline of a portrait. You won't be able to capture the full features what is inside the, because the details, everything comes in the shading part, okay? When you give the shadings, then the detailing part comes. Done. Okay, I will erase this, all these extra lines, and I will show you. So I have erased all the unwanted areas. Now this is how the basic portrait looks, okay? Later the detailing parts comes in the shading, but before you do that, you need to learn these measurements. Divide the portrait into 3 equal spaces, and the measurement of an eye, measurement of a nose, measurement of an ear, and the distance between here to here. And if I show you my full picture, now I will show you my full, yeah, see here. Yes, now if you see this, you can see this is my paper. Now my portrait is not smaller in the paper or not very too big in the paper, it's perfectly fit in the paper. Yes, and you can clearly see there's a lot of distance on the top and the distance in the space. So whatever the first measurement, I have taken that circle, and then it's always inside it, okay? We must not cause that. That's it. So what you have to do is take any printouts, any face. If you want to do your own face, it's more good, okay? If you want to study your own self portrait, you can do. Take any printout like this, like a picture like this, and you do the measurements and study this, and take black and white printouts only. Don't take any color printouts, okay? These are the best to study the outline. Black and white printouts are best to study the outlines of the portrait. You can clearly see the outlines of a portrait. Yes, so take black and white printouts like this, do measurements, then study it, okay? The same way like this. You can take one more printout like this. Take printouts anyway, take any pictures. If you want to take your family members, or you want to take your own portraits. If you're not able to understand how to take measurements like this, what you can do is you can take already done one, okay? Already whatever the portrait is done, this is a sketching of a portrait, okay? This is just the outlines, the same way sketch. You can see there's no nose line here, only just this, okay? So if you're not able to understand how to do outline study with this kind of printouts, you can take printouts like this, which is already done, and do the measurements here, study the same thing on your book.